Hi Brave Kids, my name is Miss Caitlin and I can't wait to share our lesson with you. Do you think you know the moves to our worship song? Well, let's have a quick refresher. Hop on up. Ready? Okay. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Man, I can't wait to sing that later. This week, we finished the month by discovering what happened to Jacob and Esau's relationship. We find out that Jacob knows that God wants him to return home after years of living away from Esau. After all that has happened, Jacob is worried about how Esau will respond to him. Jacob goes above and beyond to ensure his safety, but God has already prepared the way. Jacob and Esau reconcile. Esau goes home to his family and Jacob camps with his family in Canaan. Remember, trust God even when you're worried. Hey, remember those dance moves I taught you? Let's see you bust a move.
When I am up, when I am down, when life turns me around, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I be walking in circles in my mind? But I know God will make my path straight. I know I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. When I am up, when I am down, when life turns me around, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I be walking in circles in my mind? But I know God will make my path straight. I know I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. I'm confident. My God can. I'm confident. My God can. I know. God will make my path straight. I know. I'm gonna shout and praise. I know. God will make my path straight. I know. I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Yes, He can. Over and over and over again. I'm confident. My God can. I'm confident. My God can. Over and over and over. I can trust Him. Over and over and over again.
Welcome to Story Lab. This week, we're talking about trust, while we look at the story of a man who had a lot to worry about. Oh, and we're also going to be doing this. Hey, I'm Skylar, and this is Sebastian.
And we're talking about trust, which is putting your confidence in someone you can depend on.
Sebastian has an experiment planned for us today that I'm trusting will be incredible.
Yeah, about that.
You said you have something really cool.
I did. I do.
So,
I didn't actually test it out yet.
you don't think it's gonna work?
I'm just a little worried.
Well, what is it?
this.
We're gonna have a snack?
No, we're gonna balance these forks together at once on the end of this toothpick, on the rim of that glass.
Seriously?
See, I knew it.
No. We should try it.
You'll think it'll work?
I don't know. But just because you're worried doesn't mean we shouldn't try.
Well then, let's make it. Step 1, interlock the tines of the fork. All right, what if we, did it.
That wasn't so bad.
Step 2, stick the toothpick through the middle of the fork. And yes.
So far, so good.
Step 3, balance the forks on the rim of the glass. And
See? You did it! Super cool. You didn't have anything to worry about.
that's not what I was worried about.
What are you worried about?
Step 4,
Step 4.
do not try step 4 without a grown-up. You'll do.
Thanks.
Step 4, we light the end of the toothpick on fire.
Hold on, what's supposed to happen now?
We light the toothpick on fire, it burns down to the rim. The fork stays balanced.
That's not possible. There would only be a tiny piece of toothpick still on the glass.
See, now you're worried.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Are we doing this?
You are doing this.
Countdown, please.
3, 2, 1.
Fire in the hole. What?
How is this happening?
Hold on. So turns out the center of gravity where both forks balance is actually below the pivot point where the toothpick balances on the cup, which is why it stayed up balanced when the toothpicks were burned up.
Incredible. I was right to trust you.
Never had a doubt.
Uh-huh. It's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the very first book of the Old Testament, Genesis. The incredible world God made was broken.
But God had a plan to bless the whole world through one family,
God chose Abraham,
who had a son named Isaac.
who had twin sons named Esau and Jacob.
Jacob tricked his big brother out of his rights and blessing as the oldest.
And Esau was so angry that Jacob ran away for more than 20 years, which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Erica. Let's talk about Jacob and Esau. Things had been bad between these brothers their entire lives. So bad that Jacob stayed away for 20 whole years. Jacob had been living with his uncle Laban, and he had a big family of his own with lots of kids. But then, God spoke to him.
Go back to your father's land and to your relatives. I will be with you.
Now, if you were Jacob, you'd probably be feeling all kinds of things. First of all, you might be kind of excited about getting to go home after so long. But at the same time, when you last saw your brother Esau, he was so angry, he wanted to kill you. Is he still mad? Or is he cooled down? Maybe you can actually hang out and be friends, or not. Jacob set out with his whole family, and when he got close to home, he decided to play it safe. So, he sent a message to Esau.
I don't want my brother to think I'm coming home to beg for help or anything, so tell him I've been staying with Laban and become wealthy. Now I hope I can please you.
The messenger left and returned.
We took your message to Esau, and now he's coming to meet you. With 400 men!
Say what? 400 men does not sound like a welcoming party. 400 men sounds like an army. Jacob was worried. Jacob separated his family and his herds into 2 groups, figuring if Esau attacked one group, the other group could escape. But then he did something a little more helpful. He remembered to talk to God.
Lord, you have been very kind and faithful to me. Please save me from the hand of my brother Esau. I'm afraid he'll come and attack me and my family, but you have said, I will surely give you success. I will make your children as many as the grains of sand on the seashore.
Jacob held on to God's promises, and then he decided to show his good intentions by sending a little gift to Esau. Well, not so little.
I need 220 goats, 220 sheep, 30 camels, 40 cows, 10 bulls, 30 donkeys. Now, you go ahead of me, and when you meet Esau, he'll ask, what's up with all these animals? And you say, they belong to your servant Jacob. They are a gift to you. Jacob is coming behind.
On it.
Me too.
Ditto.
The whole time, Jacob was thinking, all these gifts will give Esau time to cool down, and then maybe when he finally sees me, he'll welcome me. Jacob even sent his whole family ahead, across the river, figuring that Esau would not hurt them. Then, Jacob spent the night alone, wrestling with God. Literally. But that's another story. In the morning, Jacob looked up and saw Esau coming, with 400 men. After all he'd done, Jacob was still worried. But this time, he didn't hide behind his family or gifts. He went on ahead. And as Jacob neared Esau, he bowed down to the ground 7 times. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. The brothers finally meet. Jacob and his whole family are all tensed up because this could turn into all-out war at any second. But instead, Esau ran to Jacob. He hugged him and kissed him, and both brothers wept for joy. After all that time, their family was reunited. Esau asked,
Who are all these people with you?
They are the children God has so kindly given me.
Why did you send all those herds I saw?
I hoped I could do something to please you.
I already have plenty, brother. Keep them.
No, please, accept this gift. Seeing your face is like seeing the face of God.
Then Esau went back to his home, and Jacob camped with his family in Canaan. The end!
Wow.
Jacob was so worried, but what he was afraid of didn't happen.
Kind of sounds a lot like me today. I mean, I spend time stressing about something and then it turns out okay.
It's super easy to do that, but you can trust God with the little stuff and the big stuff too.
Jesus did that. I mean, even when he knew he was going to be arrested, he talked to God about it. And then he trusted God to be with him through everything.
That's right. You know, talking with God is a big part of trusting God.
So, what's our part in this story?
Well, maybe you're really worried about a big test. You can ask God to help you study and give you a clear mind. And then trust that you'll be okay, no matter how the test goes.
Or your parents are going on a big trip, and you'll be staying with your grandma for a whole week. You can ask God to give you peace and trust that God will be with you the whole time.
I was so worried all week figuring out a cool experiment to do. I kind of forgot to talk to God about it. I guess that really would have helped.
For sure. I'll see you next time.
Here's the thing. You can trust God even when you're worried. See how your experiment turned out? Brilliant.
Next upon this toothpick, I shall balance myself. Hold this.
You're actually doing this. Okay, thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. We'll see you next time.
What do you lean on? Not talking about that kind of lean. I'm talking about where you put your confidence to get you through the day. Maybe you like to lean on getting all the right answers. A+. Or maybe you lean on running the fastest or getting picked first in PE. You might lean on being able to make people laugh. What's the best way to throw a birthday party on Mars? You plan it. Maybe you even lean on getting a new pair of shoes or the latest gaming system to make you feel good. None of those are bad things, but if you put your confidence in them, they're going to slide. Just like that shelf. You'll mess up on a test, sprain an ankle, discover someone's laughing at you instead of at your jokes. And that brand new gaming system? It might pick up your spirits for a day or two, but after that, it's nothing special anymore. There's only one safe place to put your confidence. God made you. God loves you. And you were designed to lean on God. Even when your day doesn't go the way you hoped, God doesn't change. When you have to wait, God is still there. And when you're worried or anxious, God still has a plan. God can be trusted over and over again. When you ask God each day to guide your steps and trust God to give you the strength and confidence, others can see that peace and freedom that comes with it. They can see God at work in you. That's why trust is such an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, gape in amazement and awe as I attempt to tame this ferocious creature! Yaw! Yaw! Back I say! Back I say! You see, everyone, this is a dangerous situation to be in, but I am an expert! Yaw! Yaw! Yo!
Oh, what's going on? I heard screaming.
Brandon, stand back. I am now trying to tame this ravenous beast.
That's the ravenous beast? Aw, John, come on. It's just so cute. You can't not pet him. Hey, boo. Whoa, whoa.
Brandon! Hello, everyone. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is the So and So Show.
And I've got to go, so goodbye.
Brandon, what are you doing?
Nothing. I can't do the show today. So maybe you could get someone else to do it with you, or, or you could do it by yourself. We've done that before. What are you doing?
Nope. There you go.
For whatever reason, I just can't do the show. So, toodaloo. Goodbye.
Why do you want to leave?
I don't want to leave. I have to. I have a dentist appointment for my teeth.
Yeah, I got it.
And also,
No. What do you? Let me see that.
I have, also my cat needs a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
She needs a haircut.
Sure.
And I've got to get candles at Target. Those three things. And other than that, many more things. So see you later. Goodbye.
Brandon, why are you acting like this?
I'm not acting like anything. I always act this way. All right. So I just need to go, if you don't mind.
No, that's all right. Nope. Oh, he looks good. Here we go. What's going on?
The fact is, I'd rather not be here when our guest arrives.
You mean Clarabelle Cupcakes? Ah! Oh.
Yes, her.
What's wrong with Clarabelle? What's wrong with Clarabelle Cupcakes? She's great. She's hilarious and kind, a friend to humans and animals alike. Plus, she made me this amazing balloon sword. Ah!
I get it, but afraid of clowns.
Why? Clowns aren't scary. They're friendly and give you free balloons.
I know, I do. Stop.
Sorry.
There's something about them. I don't know if I'm worried that a balloon is going to pop or they're going to spray me in the face with their flour that's filled with water, or they're going to make a joke about me and everyone's going to laugh. I don't know.
But it's all supposed to be fun.
I know. It's probably just in my imagination, but I just can't help it.
Okay. I understand, but there's nothing to be afraid of, okay?
There's a lot to be afraid of.
I will be here to support you. We will be here to support you. So put down the coat and the hat, go have a seat, and let's try to meet our guest. You ready?
Fine.
Please welcome someone who knows stuff!
Well, I guess that we don't have to worry about that.
has a nice entrance. Yeah. Oh, hey, have a seat. Oh, this is great. So, who are you and what do you know?
I'm Clarabelle Cupcakes, and I am a clown. Maybe you can tell from my nose.
Yeah, okay, you'll need to excuse my friend. He's a little shy around clowns.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you want me to make you a balloon animal?
No, thank you.
Okay, so Clarabelle, what made you want to be a clown?
Oh, well, my mom hired a clown to come to my 6th birthday, and it changed my life. Watching him make everybody laugh just really inspired me. I wanted to make people laugh too, so it was an easy choice. Plus, I've got big feet. Oh, sorry. Not a fan of feet.
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. So, what are some of your favorite gags?
Well, everything. I mean, balloon animals and face painting, squeezing a bunch of us into a tiny car. That's fun. And, well, everyone loves a squirting flower.
Not everyone.
Clarabelle, I'm so sorry. Could you excuse us for a second?
Of course.
Great.
What?
Can we? Yep. Hey, pretend like you can't hear us.
Okay.
I get it. You're afraid of clowns.
I'm terrified.
I can tell. Listen, I understand that facing your fear can be really hard, especially when it's right here in front of you. But I need you to trust me right now. I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. I've got your back no matter what, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Think you could ask Clarabelle some questions, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. I think I can do this.
Okay, good. All right, here we go.
Ha ha ha. So, Clarabelle.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of being a clown? What's your?
I got it. Well, that's an easy answer. Every weekend, I go to the Children's Hospital and visit the patients.
You go and visit sick kids in the hospital?
Well, yeah. I mean, life is hard if you're sick or in the hospital. So I like to show up and help the kids think about something else for a little bit. Maybe put a smile on their face.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Is anyone ever, afraid of you?
Well, sure. But you want to know what I do?
What?
I let them give a little squeeze of my nose, and that usually makes them feel better. You want to try?
I mean, come on. Okay.
See? I'm not so scary. I mean, who can be scary with a nose so silly?
Thank you, Clarabelle. Thanks for coming.
Oh, sure. My pleasure. I'll see you guys later.
See?
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
She even leaves funny. So how you feeling?
It wasn't as bad as I expected.
Well, it usually isn't. So you still want to leave?
No, I'm good.
What? How did you?
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys.
Hey, Kellen. How goes it?
It goes well. Today, we're going to be talking about a guy named Jacob. Many years before our story, Jacob had tricked his brother Esau out of his inheritance. At that time, Esau wanted to kill Jacob, so Jacob ran away. He started a family, he had a bunch of kids, and raised a bunch of animals. But then God spoke to Jacob. God said, "Go back to your father's land and to your relatives, and I will be with you." So God wanted Jacob to go back home, which meant Jacob would have to face his brother Esau.
And Jacob was real worried about it too.
Huh? Great. A talking donkey.
Doug
the donkey. How do you know Jacob was worried?
'Cause I was there.
I see.
Jacob didn't want to go home. That's why he'd stayed away for 20 whole years. 'Cause he was scared of Esau.
Well, you're not real, but you're right. Jacob was worried, but God promised to be with Jacob. So Jacob headed back home.
That's right. He set out with a whole family and all us animals. And when we got close, Jacob sent out messengers to Esau.
I can verify that.
Who can?
I'm Cammy, one of Esau's camels. I was there when Jacob's messengers showed up. When Esau heard his brother was coming, he sent a message right back. Said he'd meet him, sure. Along with 400 of his men.
So that had to make Jacob more worried. Was Esau still angry after all these years? Was he bringing an army? So Jacob came up with a plan.
Yeah, some plan. He separated the people with him into two big groups. He even separated all his flocks and herds into two groups. He was thinking that if Esau attacked one of the groups, then the other group could escape. I was just hoping I was in the escape group.
Then Jacob made the smartest move of all. He talked to God. He asked God to keep him safe.
He sure did. Then Jacob sent Esau a gift. Well, several gifts.
He sent goats and cows and sheep and camels and donkeys.
Not me.
Jacob sent his brother over 500 animals.
Yeah, all day long these animals kept coming. And the messengers kept coming too. These animals are from your servant Jacob, they said. He's behind us, they said. What was Jacob thinking? That he could buy Esau's forgiveness?
Well, he wanted to make peace with Esau.
Esau already had camels.
Okay. The next morning, Jacob looked up and saw Esau, Saul's brother, and the 400 men approaching. So he separated his family into groups. And then Jacob ran ahead to meet Esau.
And then Jacob stopped and bowed down.
He bowed down 7 times.
But when Esau saw Jacob, he got up and ran towards him.
We all held our breath.
Esau ran up to Jacob, picked him off the ground, and hugged him.
Can you believe it?
Esau forgave Jacob, and they both cried with joy. Their families were reunited.
Yeah, I guess God really was with Jacob all along.
Yep. 20 years is a long time to fight with someone. But in the end, Jacob finally made up with his brother.
Thanks for your help, Doug. Cammy.
Yep.
No problem whatsoever.
Jacob had a good reason to be worried. And we all worry sometimes. But it's important to know that you can trust God even when you're worried about something. God was with Jacob. God is with you. So talk to God. Ask God for help. Tell God how you feel. It could be what you're worried about isn't as bad as you think. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kellen. Oh, what are you doing there, Brandon?
Well, now that I face my fear, I think I can see the appeal behind clowns.
Oh.
Check it out. It's a dog.
Oh!
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, good.
It's fine.
Me too. Reveal the question. Oh, yeah, today's question is, what do people worry about?
Oh, people worry about so many things.
Yeah. Some people worry about money, or their health, or the weather.
Yeah, some people worry about clowns or speaking in public or being in tight spaces.
Oh, that's me, yes.
Yeah.
Well, whatever you worry about, remember, God is with you.
That's right. And we'll see you next time on the So and So Show.
Yeah, we will. Huh? What?
I don't know why it's not working for you.
I don't know. All I
Can
do
I
is...
try it? See? It's easy. You're in a box. You're trapped in a box.
Oh, I was going to say, flying a kite. Oh, yes.
You're so good at this. Okay.
Right, double nutting.
Tie the other shoe.
Oh.
I tied one shoe,
Yeah,
then I tied the other shoe.
Can I try to do mine?
Yeah, come on.
The Declaration of Independence.
No!
Oh, you're signing a contract for a new house.
Yes, I was
Thank you.
signing the deed!
Yeah!
Oh.
Is it a cloud house?
Hey,
Here.
everybody, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John!
And this is Clarabelle, and this is the So-and-So Show.
You spoke one word and the dark became light. I believe it, yeah. You spoke my name and my heart came to life. I believe it, yeah. I wanna sing about it, I wanna scream and shout it. I'm gonna sing it right now. At the top of my lungs I sing. With all of my heart I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs I'll sing. With all of my heart I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs. Yeah, at the top of my lungs. You're all I need every day in my life. I believe it, yeah. You're all I need, always here by my side. I believe it, yeah. I wanna sing about it, I wanna scream and shout it. I wanna sing it right now. At the top of my lungs I'll sing. With all of my heart I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs I'll sing. With all of my heart I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs. Yeah, at the top of my lungs. Oh. At the top of my lungs, I'm gonna scream it, oh, I'm gonna shout it, I'm gonna sing it out. At the top of my lungs, I'm gonna scream it, oh, I'm gonna shout it, I'm gonna sing it right now. At the top of my lungs, I'll sing. With all of my heart, I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs, I'll sing. With all of my heart, I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs, I'll sing. With all of my heart, I will praise you. God, you are everything. You're the reason that I lift my voice. At the top of my lungs. At the top of my lungs. Yeah, at the top of my lungs.
I'm so glad you joined us today. How cool is it that no matter what we are going through, we can trust God? I can't wait to show you what we learn about in our new series next month. See ya!